All right, guys, welcome to the Boots on the Ground vlog. This is episode 1. I don't know what I'm gonna title it yet, but basically this is just me building my agency by having my boots on the ground. This is gonna be like a real story of me building my marketing agency. No fluff, no online course to sell you, just boots on the ground. And yes, I'm reading some notes right now. I'm gonna be doing walk-ins. You're gonna expect rejections. I might not film all of it because obviously I still need people's permission to film. I'm gonna share wins and everything in between. All right, sweet. Script is done. Now, right now, I'm about to go into the first walk-in of the day. This isn't my first time doing this. I've been doing this for the past month. It's April 14th right now. I've been doing this since March. Right now, obviously, this is the year 2025. I've been an agency owner / have been doing agency services for the past about 8 years. So since 2017, officially, I've had my LLC for 2023, 2022. 2020. I've had a few different LLCs, so I don't really know which one to count for you guys. But basically, now I also found out there was nobody doing this on YouTube. There's nobody walking into businesses selling agency services that are actually vlogging it and documenting it, which is dope. And another cool part, I did my own haircut today and it came out pretty clean. But no, all this is to say that I'm vlogging this for you guys, documenting my journey, showing you guys. I have about 6-7 clients right now. A few of them are recurring clients, right? So I'm not starting from complete ground zero, but I'm in a position where I'm able to vlog me building this up even more and growing it so that you guys can see that I'm not using any fancy tools to get clients. Obviously, I'm using softwares to do different things. If you're wondering what services I'm selling, I'm primarily focusing on smart websites, right? That is my lead-in offer, right? So I'm going to businesses that don't have websites or that don't have too many reviews. And that's initially what my first offer is. And yeah, so I'm about to walk into the first business of the day right now. So yeah, let's make this happen. All right. So I just walked out of the first business, walked in and out. It was Wonder Nails. It was a nail salon. Basically, they don't have a website, obviously, right? That's I told you guys that's my lead-in offer. And basically the owner wasn't there. So obviously, if the owner's not there, I speak to the person at the front desk, and then I tell them what I'm here for, what I'm doing, right? So I lead in basically, hey, my name is Duno. I build smart websites, blah, blah, blah. I have a flyer as well. So I didn't tell you guys in the last clip. So I have flyers and I have business cards that I am handing out to these businesses. And yeah, so that's I don't know if there's any lessons I could share from that first walk-in. I'm gonna try also get some B-roll clips going for you guys so you guys can just have stuff to look at while this video is playing, and maybe do some voiceover stuff. But basically went in, spoke to the girl at the front desk, handed my flyer, and yeah, so I did that, handed her my flyer, and she said, is there a good number? Is there blah, blah, blah to contact you? So yeah, so I told her to write my name down on the flyer that I handed her. And I can actually show you guys my flyer, and you guys can even let me know your thoughts in the comments, whether it's too much on the flyer, whether it's not enough, or anything you would include on the flyer. But basically, there's a QR code. There's 2 QR codes. One for them to try the different AI agents that I have on my website that I also build for clients. So some SMS agents, some voice agents, and obviously some missed call text back and review automation stuff that we set up for clients as well. And then the other side, which has another QR code. So that's QR code number 1. QR code number 2 is for them to schedule a call with me. So yeah, so that was the first business. I'm about to drive over to the next business. This is a plaza. I try to hit up plazas that have multiple businesses, But you know, some of the plazas, they have big brand businesses, right? So chains, big chains that have too many businesses, not too many businesses, chains that are too big that that won't really need my services. Maybe it's a mindset thing, but they don't need my services, or they probably already have somebody who's done their websites, or they probably already have a lot of automations that I have in place. So rather than just wasting time going from every business in the plaza, depending on the plaza, right? Like this plaza that I'm in right now, there's really a lot of big name chains, because this is a pretty big plaza that I'm in. And this is the only salon in the plaza that doesn't have a website, right? Now I can obviously cross-check and look at every business and see if every business in here has a website. But like I said, a lot of them are, at least this plaza that I'm in right now, you know, there's like New Balance, there's restaurants, really businesses that I'm not trying to target with my services. So yeah, that's it for this clip. Let's go to the next one. I actually just did a look around at the last plaza that I was at to see if whether or not those businesses had websites, and yeah, every single one of them had websites. Yeah, just got to the second location, about to go in right now. And there's honestly a few, this is a different plaza. There's actually a few different spots here that could potentially, I think it's just two right now. So just the two that I see. Sweet. So about to go into the second location. I will let you guys know that my mindset before this stuff is that, yo, just walk in. Literally walk in. I have to say something, right? Walk in. You might be asking, well, why aren't you doing cold calling? Why aren't you doing cold email or any other outreach strategies? Look, I found that going in person got me the best results, right? So for example, before I go into this business, I walked into a business that I was really gonna, and I'm gonna create a video specifically on this, a business that I didn't want to go into because I saw they had so many reviews but no website. When I actually went to them, they actually had me build them like 4, 5 different websites. So it's like, you know, you just gotta shoot your shot. You just gotta go into these businesses. You gotta walk in, you gotta talk to them, and be genuine, obviously. I also have a portfolio that helps me, and my portfolio isn't that crazy, but I just have different websites that I built and showed them different templates. And obviously once they pay you once, they're willing to pay you again. After I've built them a website and a second one, I ended up telling them like, hey, by the way, here's everything that I've been doing for the last 8 years, right? So I didn't even share my portfolio of businesses that I've worked with before I closed them as a client. Think about that. But because I went in there and then we scheduled a call. So I went in on a Thursday or a Friday, or I forget what, it was like the end of the week. And then we scheduled a call for Monday. And then on Monday I hopped on, and then I closed them, and then I closed more business from them. That's the short story. I'll tell you guys the long story later in a different video. But yeah, about to go into the next business right now. So I'll shoot you guys some updates. All right, guys, so no luck with this plaza either. It's another big chain spot, so it's not like I didn't expect not to get that many results. One of them that looked like they didn't have a website, they actually did have a website. It just wasn't properly listed. So yeah, and obviously that's a service that I could also provide, but it's something simple that they can just do it by themselves. But yeah, so I'm about to go to another spot right now. And I don't want you guys to expect a win every video. Obviously, I want you guys to take my takeaways, take my lessons. And I'm going to try to sneak in a video of me going in. So it'll probably not have video, but I'll probably put the phone in my pocket and just let the sound audio record so that you guys can just hear that I'm actually going to these businesses. I don't want you guys to think that, oh, I'm just clipping and not actually going into these businesses. Yeah, and my opening is pretty simple. It's literally like, hey, I noticed you guys didn't have a website, or that's the ones that don't have a website. If I'm not sure whether or not they have a website, I literally walk in and ask them, do you guys have a website? And the last business I did that with, this was a few days ago, Friday, no, Wednesday. And they were like, no, we don't have a website. And then I took it from there, like literally. So don't overthink this, guys. Get your boots on the ground and make it work. Cold calling, I did over 1,000 cold calls between me and my reps before I decided to start going in person. And we did a few more cold calls before I decided that, yo, no, I need to go in person. So yes, I've done the cold calling. I've even done cold emailing. I haven't done cold emailing recently. I did it 2 years ago where I was doing like a few thousand emails a day, selling higher ticket agency services. Yes, I got clients. So it's not like I've never not done this stuff. And yes, I've booked calls. It's like I've done this stuff, right? If you guys go through my channel, you'll find tons of videos of me speaking about appointment setting and do different ways of appointment setting because I've actually done this stuff. But this is a new thing that I'm going into businesses in person, and I've already closed clients from it. And I'm going to be doing this more and more throughout the rest of this year. I'm going to be vlogging it still, and I'm going to be documenting as much as I can. And then obviously I'm going to share past lessons, and I'm going to share what I'm actually offering these businesses. And obviously, yeah, so let's go on to the next location.